The last live I just tried to do, there was no sound, so please allow me to do my disclaimer so I can check my sound. Please come on in. Please come on in. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. We're going to talk Diddy. There's going to be a few different clips we're going to go through to talk about what's going on and what is trending in regards to Diddy. It's being said that there's another lawsuit. Let's get into it. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Okay. Stay positive, stay focused. Come on in, come on in. It takes people a few minutes to come on in. It'll probably take people 1 or 2 minutes. So we always do our disclaimer. We always talk about what's trending, what's going on. And right now, Diddy is trending again in regards to there's another possible lawsuit. I'm going to be general, might do a deep dive later, but it's basically saying new lawsuit against Diddy. A model claim she was given something she did not want. Let's just say it that way. And it's basically being alleged something might have been put into her drink. Okay. And we've seen that there's a huge pattern in regards to this transpiring in regards to him. This is the biggest thing I have to say. His kids have to be like, man, you've lived your life. Now we're looked at that our father is being talked about and criticized in regards to how he is around women. You understand? It's a huge issue. He's lived his life. He's had relationships. He's had businesses. Parents, don't embarrass your kids. Where their friends are not going to be around them, associate with them. He hasn't just only messed up his life and how his image is portrayed. He has also affected his children. Beautiful daughters. There's allegations in regards to what's going on with Kim, what happened, RIP to Kim. There's allegations in regards to what happened to Cassie. And then all of a sudden you said you're innocent. Enough is enough. You're innocent. Then the video came out and then you're saying you're sorry. I feel sorry for his children because they have him as a dad. Sorry. They have him as a father. And Kim isn't here. RIP to Kim. Kim isn't here to help a lot of them through this. Because Cassie has moved on. Cassie is in a healthy relationship with Alex Fine. I don't know where that man came from, but he was there to bless her, get her out of a bad situation. So who do they look to? They probably look to Misa. They might look to Kim. Kamora Lee. And they probably pray to Kim, but it's not an easy situation because the other parent isn't there. Kim was the mother of the twins. And Christian, right? Christian, because Justin has Misa. But yeah, it's a concern. And Kim was a mother to Quincy. Now the kids were spotted with their dad. I want to say last week it looked like they might have gone on vacation. But many people are saying it's sad that their children have to deal with this in regards to him being in the media for the last 5 months. It hasn't stopped. Let's get into some of these clips. Many people are feeling away and sending out prayers, normal people, sending out prayers to Cassie, wishing her well and wishing her peace. Because it's not easy. You dated a man at what age was she? 19, 18, 19, trying to come into the music industry to have her career. And beautiful girl. Now, in regards to her talent, She seemed extremely talented. Many people were saying, wow, she dances really well. She has a look about her. Cassie is gorgeous. And it's almost like he utilized her as someone to be on his arm, someone to make him look good. But what about feeding into her, making her look good? Women, don't be with a guy that's selfish. Selfish, self-centered, be with me, support me. If he don't talk to you right and he don't respect you, leave him. Leave him. And it's being reported that there's a makeup artist, and I'll probably play the video. A makeup artist had said, yes, I'm gonna play this video. Yes. The makeup artist said she saw things, and he had came into the room and was like, where is she? Where is she? And I guess the makeup artist was waking up, and all of a sudden he goes into the room where Cassie is, and there's an altercation. Now the concerning part is the makeup artist don't give us great detail of what she heard. She says she don't want to relive that. Why are you doing an interview, ma'am? Why are you doing an interview? You should have said you heard things. Was she screaming? Was she hollering? Trigger warning for some people that's having a concern. But let's listen in what this makeup artist said. I was a little furious. And I don't get mad, but I get people want to tell their story. She said she did not know. She recounted an incident at the Beverly Hills Hotel. What did you hear? What did you witness? She doesn't even want to go into it. It's triggering. He witnessed him coming into the room saying, where is she? She didn't know what was going on. Next clip. Get her out of there. She was badly bruised when she resurfaced out of the room with Diddy. She got her to safety and she took her to her home for a few days. Called her friend who was a doctor. You couldn't bring her to the hospital. Why does everybody keep saying that? That you couldn't take her to the hospital? Why? Even in regards to RIP to Kim, even in regards to Kim's alleged flu-like symptoms, why didn't she go to the hospital? Why are you telling us you couldn't take her to the hospital? That's proof of the bruises. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand the friend's situationship. I'm trying to understand why not take her to the police station to file a report. Why not take her to the hospital to file the report in regards to the bruises? Because this is the one thing that I'm thinking about. My friend went through a situation. Whenever there is an issue in regards to possible concerns, the hospital will call the police for the police to come in and do a report. For sure. I'm wondering if she would have taken her to the hospital, the police would have came to the emergency room, possibly to do a report. And or they may give you directions of the closest police station. If they're, note in the comments, anybody that's in law enforcement, if they would have taken her to the hospital, they would have done a report in regards to the bruises. Would the police have immediately come up to the hospital? Or would they have given her directions to go to the nearest police station? Note in the comments, everybody. I don't know law. I'm not giving legal advice, but something transpires in regards to that. And then she would have proof. And then she would have to tell what transpired. Why are these friends not assisting in taking her to the hospital? A hospital is a whole entity. They're not owned by Diddy. So why would they feel that they can't take her to the hospital? Maybe go over to the next county. Maybe if there's a concern. but he doesn't own a hospital. So why did they not feel that she could? And did Cassie say, don't take me because the police will come or there's going to be a report and then he'll get even more mad? Okay, get mad, dude. But I'm going to keep documentation. I'm sorry. I was like, some people may be speaking up because they may want to testify over the years and years of what they saw. The There's a case that's going on right now, the YSL. They were saying that they had alleged over 300 or 400 witnesses, but then they bumped it down to like 250. So if there is a possible RICO, will people that's been in his life have to be a part of a case? He hasn't been charged with anything. They already said they can't charge him in regards to the video that they saw. They can't charge him because the statute of limitations has ran out. But even with the makeup artist, she looked extremely young. She said, even to this day of her speaking out, she's scared. We get it. But why not say, I heard things that were unforgivable? And was she the only one there? Was it Cassie, Diddy, and the makeup artist, and no one else was there? And where were they at? Where were they at? So we saw what transpired in a hotel. What did she experience being in the home? You know what I'm saying? Whew. And see, the women definitely have to be careful because a woman can get so angry, she does something to a man, and then she's serving jail time while he's running around in the streets. Mm. And many people say in that video, we didn't see Cassie do anything in regards to trying to attack him back. She laid there.
Let's meet Cassie Ventura. Looks fine. Shortly after Cassie and Diddy's relationship ended in 2018, she debuted her relationship with her personal trainer, Alex Fine. Alex Fine was born on March 12, 1993 in Cincinnati and grew up in Michigan. He had a free education for football, playing for Central Michigan University as a defensive back. A week and a half before Fine's graduation, he borrowed $300 to fly to Los Angeles for an interview.
Okay, so that's why. Alex is from Michigan. I see that.
Alex Fine. Shortly after Cassie and Diddy's relationship ended in 2018, she debuted her relationship with her personal trainer, Alex Fine. Okay. Alex Fine was born on March 12, 1993 in Cincinnati and grew up in Michigan. He had a free education for football, playing for Central Michigan University as a defensive back. A week and a half before Fine's graduation, he borrowed $300 to fly to Los Angeles for an interview with Bradley Cooper's American Sniper trainer, Chris Fletcher. After working with Fletcher, Fine launched Alex Fine Performance in January of 2015. He has since worked with celebrities such as Mark Consuelos, Charles Melton, Jennifer Aniston, and Odell Beckham Jr. Cassie had met Alex Fine at the gym, with the Post reporting that Diddy hired him to be her personal trainer. The duo made their romance Instagram official in December of 2018 when Cassie posted a picture of them smooching, just 2 months after Cassie's rep confirmed that her and Diddy had called it quits. Fine proposed to Cassie in August of 2019 while she was pregnant with their first child, and the couple tied the knot just 1 month later. The couple welcomed 2 baby girls, one in 2019 and one in 2021. Alex Fine has spoke out on social media blasting men who abuse women after the footage surfaced of Combs beating Cassie.
So now we get it. He went to Central Michigan.
2015, the Los Angeles County District Attorney,
I can see that,
filed felony charges against Combs after he reportedly assaulted a football coach at UCLA with a kettlebell weight. Now, Combs' son, Justin, was on the team. The coach reportedly sent him home from practice. It was all a big mess. Ben Masalis, though, he has an even closer relationship with Combs. He was actually a Bad Boy Entertainment intern back when it was Bad Boy Records.
Like the videos you come in.
2015, the Los Angeles County District Attorney decided not to file felony charges against Combs after he reportedly assaulted a football coach at UCLA with a kettlebell weight. Now, Combs' son, Justin, was on the team. The coach reportedly sent him home from practice.
Okay, so now we get it. Alex got that Michigan grind in him. Alex might have some backing from Michigan. Real talk. I was wondering, how is a man, just an Alex, coming into Cassie's life and he's able to remove her and no one else has been able to remove her? Alex, it's that Michigan grind. Yes, it is.
Months ago, yeah, I saw that. He told me, he gave me a piece of advice. He said, I've been documenting everything in my life.
Is there something known in the industry?
I couldn't show that video because it's him running down the hallway.
In the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
He gonna say something foolish right now. That's why I'm gonna talk right above him. He's really gonna say something foolish.
I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said, and of course, that's my brother, so if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff, I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is.
So many people are talking about Cameron. Okay, so right now we have that. I had to play the music over it. We have that Young Miami has decided to unfollow Diddy. Now, let's take a step back. Young Miami was spotted with Diddy. They had gone to an event, and many people noticed that she was on his arm. And many people were like, what is Young Miami doing with Diddy? Y'all remember that picture? They were on a staircase taking pictures together. So he went from Cassie. I don't know if he went back to Gina after Cassie left him alone, after Kim passed. I don't know if he went back to Gina. Gina had gone back as well. And Gina and Young Miami was going back and forth on media, I would say 2 years ago. I don't really recall Gina saying too much. Who's Gina? Gina also dated Diddy. Gina also had a lot of allegations about Diddy. So you remember Diddy being with Young Miami. People were like, that looked like they cozy. They were on that staircase and they took a picture. So many people were saying he tries to get the most beautiful women to be on his arm while alleged things are happening behind the scenes. So it's basically saying Carisha, who, if you don't know, Carisha and Young Miami is one and the same. Carisha has chosen to allegedly unfollow Diddy after the most recent video footage showing in regards to what he did to Cassie. So many people are going to wonder what's going to be Young Miami / the city girl. What's going to be her involvement if anything comes down the pike? As we know, Diddy has not been charged. He hasn't been charged. But I was listening to a podcast. I really like listening to these 4 guys. It's a podcast. And they were saying something about, oh, you want to act like you didn't do nothing? Let's show these people proof. That's one situation. You want to act like you big and bad and we got it wrong? Okay, we going to show this video. Your son want to put out a diss track and act like the feds alleged went to the wrong house? Okay, we went through the house they felt they needed most of the information, because you never know who told Homeland Security or the feds, this is the house that has XYZ. If you're dating someone, you know where most stuff is, right or wrong. And they were basically like, oh, okay, his son want to act like there's another house we missed. There's another house we missed. If Homeland Security know and have ever seen Diddy or the sons go into another house, they would have raided that house too. So was it a house that was under somebody else's name? So Homeland Security, I don't know why people feel like, I heard somebody say, do they really have a case? Why are they going 2 homes? Get 2 judges to sign off on. 2. Miami home and LA home. These judges are not going to want their name to look bad in the media. And they had all these, Homeland Security agents, FBI agents, they had all these agents at these homes. So you think they're going to spend citizens good money to make it seem like they don't have anything? Now, whether he was or wasn't a part of an agency, many people feel that he's been able to do so much over the last several years, he should have been stopped a long time ago. It should have stopped a long time ago. Things that happened with Kim, the security guards speak about what happened to Kim. He went from Kim to Cassie. I don't know if there was anybody in between Kim and Cassie, but he should have been stopped a long time ago. These women should not have had to deal with situationships. And we don't know if his kids experienced anything. We don't know. But they spotting pictures with him, smiling. Everything seemed fine. They were on vacation a week ago. But the biggest thing is he's lived his life. He's had business deals. But people have to realize your image, how people perceive you, how you're portrayed in the industry. Many people are saying he's done. He's done. Like the video as you guys come in, please. Like the video as you guys come in. Many people feel that he's done. No one's going to sign. I did a video the other day in regards to Peloton is trying to remove his music from the up and coming equipment and classes. Let's get to more videos. Of course, we have Kimora Lee that keeps a general low profile. These are Diddy's twins. They went to prom. We're not really going to make it about them, but the girls look gorgeous. But of course, we know Kim was close friends with.
Disbelief, man. I mean, to see his downfall. I mean, he's been on a long run, man. So, to see this is crazy, man.
Like the video
how long has he been famous?
Nah, see, you got to realize he didn't get his fame until after he made that. Remember, you got to remember this, Mighty. I said he made that.
Like the video as you guys come in.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm just in disbelief, man. I mean, to see his downfall. I mean, he's been on a long run, man. So, to see this is. Yeah, I'm just in disbelief, man. I mean, to see his downfall. I mean, he's been on a long run, man. So, to see this is crazy, man. I mean, how long has he been famous?
Nah, see, you got to realize he didn't get his fame until after he made that. Remember, you got to remember this, Mighty. I said he made the atmosphere for Pac to die. He made the atmosphere
allegedly
for Big to die.
Allegedly.
He created the atmosphere, you understand, for Suge Knight to go to jail because that's what came out of his mouth.
Allegedly.
So that didn't happen. His fame he didn't really come famous until after the death of Tupac and the Notorious Big, brother. So that's like 97. He went on that whole Bad Boy tour with the #1.
Do y'all agree with that?
He went on that whole Bad Boy tour with the number.
Do y'all agree with what Gene is saying? His fame, his true fame didn't come until all these situationships with everybody? Note it in the comments. Let's continue.
Atmosphere. You understand?
Yeah, I'm just in disbelief, man. I mean, to see his downfall. I mean, he's been on a long run, man. So, to see this is crazy, man. I mean, how long has he been famous?
Nah, see, you got to realize he didn't get his fame until after he made that. Remember, you got to remember this, Mighty. I said he made the atmosphere for Pac to die.
Allegedly.
He made the atmosphere for Big to die.
Allegedly.
He created the atmosphere, you understand, for Suge Knight to go to jail because that's what came out of his mouth.
Allegedly.
So that didn't happen. His fame he didn't really come famous until after the death of Tupac and the Notorious Big, brother. So that's like 97. He went on that whole Bad Boy tour with the #1 song. 97. He went on that whole Bad Boy.
So
I'm just in disbelief.
So do y'all agree with what Gene had to say? Gene was Diddy's ex-bodyguard. Do y'all agree with what he had to say? Do you disagree? Gene has said a lot. Gene has uncovered a lot of conversations. What he saw in regards to Kim. I don't know if he was there in regards to Cassie, though. I don't know if he was there in regards to Cassie. From what I recollect, Gene was there in regards to Kim. Gene was there in regards to Kim. But do you guys agree with what Gene had to say? You agree, disagree? And he's wondering what's going to happen in the next 6 months to 3 months to 4 months. Gene's been given a lot of information. Let's go to the next clip. This is Diddy recently walking around town, and I'm going to play the video because the guy is saying, "Hey Diddy." And he's almost like holding up his hand. Oh, the footage.
Are you doing all right, man?
Shared with TMZ.
Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay? Are you all right, man? Appreciate it, man. I hope you're good, man.
Have a good Sunday.
All right, cheers.
And then it seems like he follows
Diddy,
him again.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all.
He's telling him to move around.
People just want to know if you feel sorry, if things are going to, what's going on with that. I'm sorry to bug you. All right.
No. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
So I don't know if
you think people will forgive you, Diddy?
Have y'all seen this footage? Note in the comments. See, he's holding up his hand, trying to figure out where this guy came in. How did he get so close?
Are you doing all right, man? Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay? Are you all right, man? Appreciate it, man. I hope you're good, man.
Have a good Sunday.
All right, cheers.
Have a good Sunday.
Diddy, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all. People just want to know if you feel sorry, if things are going to, what's going on with that. I'm sorry to bug you. All right.
No. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
So how did he get so close to where...
You think people will forgive you, Diddy?
So many people are going to wonder, how did this guy get so close? They're looking around, and they're trying to figure out how he got so close. They're kind of rubbing their hands where maybe the guy got into the community and maybe he acted like he was supposed to visit somebody else. And he's kind of, I think Diddy kind of realized that he really didn't have much ill intent. He was just saying, "Man, you all right? You all right?" And I think that's where Diddy kind of gave him a thumbs up and saying, okay, he's just asking general questions. And then he was basically like, much love, have a good Sunday. But then questions came. Do you think people will forgive you? He asked a lot of that prior to him walking away. Look at how he's asking the questions first. Look at how he's asking the questions.
Are you doing all right, man? Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay? Are you all right, man? Appreciate it, man. I hope you're good, man.
I hope you're good, man.
All right, cheers. Diddy, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all. People just want to know if you feel sorry, if things are going to, what's going on with that. I'm sorry to bug you. All right.
No. Have a good day.
All right, you too. You think people will forgive you, Diddy?
There haven't been too many people been able to actually get this close to Diddy when you think about it. He's been able to walk around town, be around town. I'm thinking he's surprised that this guy is sitting here able to ask him questions, because this is the first footage. We see him out and about. We see him walking all the time. But how did this reporter get this close? And then it's almost like he moved to a different spot, right or wrong. Like he circled the block and then he asked him more questions. So, and then many people are going to wonder, who are these people with Diddy? Has he gone to different agencies for assistance, help, and guidance? And when I say agencies, you can figure it out. I don't know if I've ever seen these guys with Diddy. And it may be that he's just trying to get some exercise and he has to have security with him, because of course this is after the apology. But then there's that video. So I wanted to post that. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. Many people are talking about, will Cassie speak out? Probably not. Her attorney has been speaking out on her behalf and for her. and many people are wishing Cassie well. I told y'all we were going to have people say, oh, why wasn't she running to the elevator? Excuse me? Why didn't she take the stairs? I told y'all we was going to have men or people say that. She was trying to get out away. Now people were saying, why? See, that's the big issue. We have people say, why didn't she try to leave? She showed y'all she tried to leave. And then that's not good enough. Why didn't she ever try and escape? She showed y'all she tried to escape. Sometimes when stuff is put out and videos are shown, pages have nothing but better to do and just degrade, disgrace, or say why. She did what she could. She tried to leave and you saw that. Many people were saying they didn't have proof. Then they saw the proof. Then they saw that she was trying to run away, get away. Well, she didn't try, you know. I told y'all, and I was shocked as soon as I heard someone say, why didn't she take the stairs? And I told y'all somebody was going to say that. Why wasn't she running to the elevator? I told y'all people were going to say that. I told y'all. Some people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Focus on Cassie and what she went through. Don't focus on what she shoulda, coulda, woulda. Many people say, did she ever try and leave? Now remember, there's videos out there that's being said that the producers or management people were calling her saying, you got to go back. You got to get this music out. You got to release it. And then maybe you can live your life or whatever. They were playing mind games with her. And then we saw Carisha end up getting a career with him. And then we already know what she said she likes. Hello. Let's go to more clips. I did a video earlier in regards to Misa. This is Justin's mother. She spoke and gave support to Cassie. Check out my video from this morning. And then many people are wondering, will they reopen the case in regards to Kim? Will the case be reopened? What happened? What transpired? Where's Kim's laptop? Where's Kim's phones? Where's the footage in regards to her home, her walking around? Many people are wondering who has that. Does her family have all the footage? Does Diddy have the footage? You know, so many people are wondering that. And then, of course, people are talking about him in regards to this wig situation. People are talking about a while ago, Benzino tried to give support to Diddy. And then, of course, people are talking about the resurfaced video in regards to people now have proof of what Cassie went through. And many people are talking about that. Let's see, what other clips we have? Like I said, there's an alleged lawsuit that's now forthcoming. Here's the clip. Let's get to it.
Do you know about the physical abuse? Did you ever hear stories or beating her?
I did not know. I did not
Fair
know.
use.
But I
Copyright disclaimer.
witnessed it.
Mila recounted an incident at the Beverly Hills Hotel one Grammy weekend, more than a decade ago.
What did you hear? What did you think you were witnessing?
I won't even want to go back to it because it's it's triggering. All I witnessed was him walking into the room and saying, "Where the is she?" And I didn't know what was going on because I was like, I just woke up from a slumber.
She just woke up from a slumber.
Next thing you know, all I hear from the bedroom was, just I don't want to go back and think about.
She doesn't
so
want to talk about what happened.
Hotel. You hear something. You don't see Puffy actually physically attacking her, but you hear something.
I didn't.
Did you know about the physical abuse?
Let's get to the next clip.
I did not know what was going on. All I can think of was to get her out of there.
What happened when she appeared? When you saw her?
Like the video as you come in.
She was bruised. I mean, badly bruised. Knots on her head, a black eye. All I cared about was to get her to safety. And I took her into my house and kept her there for a few days. And I literally called my...
Kept her there for a few days. She called her friend that was a doctor. But why didn't they take her to the hospital?
Out of there.
What happened when she appeared? When you saw her?
She was bruised. I mean, badly bruised, like knots on her head.
Everyone knows we have to stop it, play it, stop it, play it.
To get her to safety. And I took her into my house and kept her there for a few days. And I literally called my friend, who was a doctor at the time, to treat her because we couldn't bring her to the hospital. We didn't know what the hell to do. I did not know what was going on. All I can think of was to get.
Why can't people take her to the hospital? That's the one question I want to know. And I've always said, why haven't people hid her away from him? I've always said that. But why is it that people feel that they could not have taken her to a hospital? He doesn't own a hospital. That's a perfect place for her to file every report that she has to file. Was she told, if you ever go to show these concerns on your body, it's going to get worse? Why is it that she could not go to a hospital and be seen and treated? I just want to know that. So there was that footage. So then we're talking about Young Miami appears to unfollow Diddy after the video in regards to Cassie's situationship. Many people are saying, what will she do next? What will she do next? And let's get to this. 50 Cent documentary in regards to Diddy for Netflix. It's basically saying there's like a bidding war going on. And he's presenting it, and there's a lot of people that's looking to get this documentary. I think his documentary might be a little bit better than TMZ's. TMZ's documentary was pretty much what YouTubers and TikTokers had already put out. Of course, they had some interviews. They did. But TMZ wanted to get that bag, and they want to be able to present things. TMZ's documentary might be able to be used if there is a court situation. Now, mind you, Diddy hasn't been charged. His children haven't been charged with anything. The only concerns was the mule is going to avoid jail time. Now, is he working with Homeland Security? Is the mule working with the feds? We don't know. But as we see, 50 Cent sells his documentary to Netflix, and there's an alleged bidding war. 50 Cent's Diddy documentary sold to Netflix after a bidding war. So many people are talking about it. Like I just talked about, TMZ, this is what they had put out. I haven't seen the full thing, but I've actually saw clips. And then, like we said, Young Miami has unfollowed. I would tell y'all one thing. Hollywood Unlocked keeps their receipts together. Hollywood Unlocked, I give them applause and praise. Hollywood Unlocked definitely keeps their receipts together. And then, of course, there's another lawsuit in regards to Diddy. So we will see in regards to how soon 50 Cent's documentary will come out. I just wanted to do a quick video. I meant to do this like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I need some breakfast. I need some coffee. I need something to wake me up. And I'm glad I did it because I feel better because I almost went back to sleep. I'm going to be honest. So let's see what happens in regards to 50 Cent. What will be said? What will be talked about? Will he have different clips like we've had? Will he be speaking? Will people do interviews? Let me see if there was anything else. Yeah, Kelly Price spoke out. Many people were questioning Kelly Price. Why is she talking? Why do famous people try to add their name to a conversation? When did anybody ask them? Many people were saying, Kelly, no one called for you. No one called for Peter. We get that you were trying to say you've seen him in some good days. You've seen him in some dark days. But then a lot of times people are saying, this is not about you. This is not about you. And people called her out because for the first 2 to 3 minutes, she talked about him. And why not shame on him to what we saw in regards to Cassie? Why not say shame on him in regards to you said what's being said about you? She said it later because people don't realize that. If you watch the full video, because a lot of people didn't watch the full video. I'm not going to play the video. But if you watch the full video, she talked about Diddy in the first 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever. Then she talked about Cassie, sending out prayers. We can't even imagine how her family feels. But people are basically saying, we needed you to start there. Send love, support to Cassie. Talk to women about walking away. Talk to women about getting out of a bad situation. And then people brought up, remember how you went MIA? Kelly Price, is this why you're constantly adding yourself to conversations when nobody asks you? It's not like she has a page. She just, her and Akbar V and other people just kind of enters the chat, and we don't ask. We don't ask you to enter the chat. Let's see, was there anything else? And then, of course, this is Misa speaking out. And I will fully show this. It's basically saying, the mother of Diddy's son, Justin Combs, make a post supporting Cassie, mentioning her own traumas. I know exactly how she feels. Their father needs help. That was her response. So if you didn't see that, Misa speaking out, you can screenshot a lot of that. And of course, these are the boys. Of course, there's Quincy, there's Justin. Quincy, Justin, and Christian. Yeah. And of course, many people are sending out prayers to them because they have a father. And of course, there's the daughters. Many people feel that their father has put them in a bad situation because they're in the industry. And they probably looked to their dad, because remember, who was it at the house? Christian and Justin was at the house. Quincy has his own house. And Quincy has been trying to create his own ways. But then you have the diss track that came out last week, and people were like, what? They were saying, what? Did your father approve that? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? And then people are saying, for the youngest daughter, how is the woman that has the youngest daughter with Diddy, how is she feeling? The youngest daughter hasn't even lived a good life. She's so young, she don't even know what's going on. But the girls do. And this is probably, I wonder if they're 17 or 18, if they're juniors or seniors. But could you imagine if this is their senior year and they have to deal with all that's being said about their father? When you're in school or you're in college, you're around a bunch of people. People from afar can say, your father did what? And they won't even know where it's coming from. Your family's in the media, The sons are out of school, so they can pick and choose what rooms they're in. The younger daughters cannot. But prayers go out to the younger daughters. Prayers go out to the children. I don't blame Misa for speaking out and telling her part, her side. We get why she did it. We get why she spoke out. Will she ever write a book or tell her side? Will Misa and Gina ever come together to do a sit-down interview? Or is she saying, this is all I need to say?
I met Puff Daddy. He had
I'm trying to remember. Let's see.
I met Puff Daddy. He had an invisible chain, meaning he had a gold chain that was so fucking thin that it was see-through. Jay-Z, I remember one time I had a chain like this with a medallion on, and I watched Jay-Z when he first all came in the game, looking at the chain like what the?
Yeah, so there's that. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like the video as you guys come in. Please like the video as you guys come in. I only have one thumbs up. Please like the video as you guys come in. Please support the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please turn on your notification bells to the channel. Note in the comments. Interact with the channel. How do you feel about everything that's going on with Diddy? Are you surprised that there's another lawsuit? Are you surprised that there's another lawsuit? So thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone have a great day. Thanks for supporting the channel. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. And be safe, ladies. If you have, check on your mothers. Check on your aunts. Check on your nieces. Check on your cousins. Ask them, are they okay? Are they in a situationship where they're uncomfortable? Find out if they need help or assistance. Talk to your good girlfriends. You good girl? Because there's a lot of households that shifted, and guys are looking at this situation and realizing that there's a lot going on. And hopefully, a lot of women have been able to get out of a bad situation. And everything that happened with Kim shouldn't have happened. Everything that happened with Misa shouldn't have happened. Everything that happened with Gina should not have happened. Everything that happened with Cassie should not have happened. Why, year after year after year, he was able to get away with X, Y, and Z. So prayers go out to everyone that's been affected, that's had to deal with, that felt that they could not go to the police or the popos. So let's see. Like I said, he hasn't been charged with anything, but is Homeland Security and the FBI, are they building a case? Was he a part of the industry and they just let him go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for the last 20 years? Having him on TV acting away, seeming away, acting, disrespecting his, artists, asking his artists to sign an NDA and only give them $300 of maybe what they would have made every month, but for their silence, $300. Well wishes. Like the video as you guys come in, please like the video in the replay game. Note in the comments how you feel about Diddy, how you feel about Cassie, how you feel about Carisha, please unfollowing him, and how do you feel about the industry speaking up and speaking out. Everyone have a great day. Prayers go out to Cassie, RIP to Kim, and prayers go out to his family members that have to deal with them being associated with him. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.